Hello?
Hey, girl.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girls, Miss B and Keita, out here on the 415 podcast. How y'all doing?
What up, y'all? How y'all doing today? How's it going?
Too bad y'all can't respond, but we just want to check y'all pulse.
Right. Make sure y'all breathing over the.
We're up here on episode 31, calling this a call for action. Last week on episode 30, what we call that? Facts of Life? Keita,
Yeah.
what we talked about?
Facts of life. What did we talk about?
Oh yeah, we posed that question.
Oh, yeah. Going through your mate's phone.
Should he have or should she have access to it?
Some people say yeah, some people say no.
And it's funny because I had talked to a couple people, that I thought would respond, and they was like, "But you should have called me. You should have been on the timeline." Why I'm gonna call you and be like, "Go post, go answer my question."
Right.
You should already be up there. You look at everybody else stuff and you be seeing everybody else stuff. Get up there.
Right.
But it's all good.
Excuses.
Right. It's all good. We had enough responses. Those the 3-4 that we had, we still was able to spark a conversation. So I'm cool with it.
Right.
It was a good, I think that was a really, really good episode. Not that it's because it's the 415, but because we literally talked, about some stuff that I think a lot of people probably had some issues with or probably was thinking about on their own. So, hey, if you haven't checked out episode 30, Facts of Life, go on and do that. Go ahead and do that. So this week, a call for action. A lot has happened. When we recorded episode 30, Nike was just getting ready to release, or they released it when we were recording, that ad with Colin Kaepernick. So,
Yes.
what did it say? Believe in something?
Believe in something, even though it means that you sacrifice everything.
Just do it. Go on, Nike. I see you. Everybody was like pretty much selling their stocks. It's funny how to have a black face as, part of that huge campaign that you want to sell your shares and burn your stocks and, I don't know, throw your sneakers away. That's just crazy because you already bought it.
Well, a black face that's not agreeing to your standards. That's the problem.
I don't even think it's that. I just think, like, really? I'm trying to think back. Did they do that when Serena was the head of that campaign?
I'm quite sure they did not, because it wasn't about it. This is clearly about the base of Trump mad because a black man is kneeling for the American flag, in which they say is a disrespect to veterans, but yet they are doing nothing for veterans.
I mean, but you're not doing anything. It has, like, the protest and the kneeling has nothing to do with the flag. Like, it's literally, like, trying to make, a point. And for y'all to really, like, take action and change stuff. And nobody doing that.
Right.
So, yeah, so I'll go back to my original statement when I said the blackface. It's kind of like, let me fix it, because it isn't just that, but it kind of is that. So it's a mix. But I thought it was a good ad. I was like, I watched the Eagles game. Shout out to the Eagles. I thought I was going to boycott the NFL, but I wanted to see how they was going to play this out, defending their title. And I watched that game because I was literally wanting to see the Nike ad live.
Right.
But I didn't see it play. I went to Twitter the entire game. Nobody was tweeting about it. And I'm like, it never aired. But then I go the next day and people said it did air. And I'm like, well, when did it air? After the game, when they was doing the Volkswagen highlight report? Like, really? So y'all waited till after the game? You couldn't even do it. It's like they kept repeating the same ads, the same commercials through each break. And I was feeling away because, really, NBC? Can you tell I work in this industry that it bothered me that much that the ad didn't play? Yeah. Like, what was that about? So, I don't know. Then people was talking about, oh, the ad was running on CBS. I said, no. Nike literally purchased airtime for that ad.
Yeah, I thought it was on CBS. I mean, yeah, no. I thought it was on CBS too, because they said
it was on NBC. It even said NBC because that's where the game was going to air. And that was the whole reason, because they are, they go hand in hand. The whole point is it because he's going, to do the NFL protest, and this is the kickoff game of the regular season.
Right.
So they got to run it on that because that's where the game is airing. So yeah, I was feeling away. I still don't believe it aired.
Either way, the NFL tried to ban Colin Kaepernick. They tried to what's the word I'm looking for?
Cancel him out.
Nike He been signed with Nike since 2011. Nike still has a 10-year contract with the NFL. So basically, Colin Kaepernick is still getting a piece of y'all money.
Yeah, indirectly being paid.
Right.
Point
So
blank.
you thought you
You
was
didn't win.
right.
You didn't win. You might lost one, but how it go?
You might win some, but you really lost one.
Sure did. Thought you
Hey.
was doing something. There it is. So nah.
So
Shout outs to Colin Kaepernick, like for real.
right, and Ford, because Ford has also got behind the players in the protest.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that's another one. So I wonder how many people gonna start burning their trucks because the base
Well,
love them some Ford trucks.
well, it's crazy you say that because they already being burnt because there's a recall on all the four F-150s. So
Mm,
apparently the seatbelts are catching fire or something like that.
mm, mm.
So yeah, that's kind of crazy. So they got
Wow.
a lot that they dealing with, but I don't know. I just feel like people out here doing good. He ain't out here being reckless, doing the most. He's been respectful. I felt the same the whole way.
Exactly. No disrespect
Like
to anybody.
no disrespect.
No getting on
Again, like
Twitter. No getting on
nope.
Twitter bashing nobody.
Mm-mm.
No, he's been doing positive work
Mhm.
ever since he stated his last year of playing football. This is what I'm gonna do.
I know that tore him all the way up inside. Like to give up one of your favorite things, but you even better now.
Exactly.
So,
Look like Nike. Just do it.
and then it's like that whole campaign sparked so many people to now create their own rendition of that ad.
Yeah, even though some of them are kind of like
Yeah, some of them were being
jokes.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there was some that was making noise. Like I saw the one for natural hair.
Mhm.
I thought that was dope because I was like, we about to get into that, so this might be a good segue. Uh, struggles of 4C hair,
Right.
and I can't remember what it said, but it said something like, "Believe in something even if it takes you 14 hours," something like that.
Baby.
And I was over here in my whole feelings when I saw that come through Instagram. I was like, uh huh.
Right.
So, yeah, but yeah. So the segue to run into hair struggles, I am
Well,
like,
we forgot one.
what?
We forgot one. Serena.
Okay, fine. I mean, we could do her after. It ain't got to be all sports. Just kind of segue right into the hair struggle.
Okay.
Why we can't put her later, ma'am?
I mean, because they already put her later, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. The show is supposed to flow, and it was flowing because we got on 4C hair, so it kind of made sense to go to hair struggle. But if you want to talk about Serena, we can talk about it.
We could wait.
Goodness, no, go on, talk about it. You the one that brought it up. Go on, steer it on. Go on.
So I just want to first congratulate Naomi and Osaka. The first Japan woman, also Haitian
I'm actually call her
descent.
Japan woman.
I mean,
Japanese.
Japanese woman, whatever. Japanese woman, Haitian descent for winning the U.S. Open yesterday. But I was kind of disappointed in how they treated my girl Serena. I didn't like it. It was like they tried to say she cheated. She got emotional. She got passionate about her game. And this is what I say. When athletes get passionate about the sport they love, don't. I've seen people say, oh, she was showing poor sportsmanship. That's the first time I've ever seen her show poor sportsmanship or showing how passionate she was when she threw down her racket yesterday. And it freaking bent. Like y'all said she tried to cheat. Say she was being coached from the sideline. She never even looked at the man. But the coach did admit that he was trying to coach her, but Serena never looked.
So was the other coach, though.
So yeah, exactly, and so was the other coach, and then Serena also said that the men be doing it all the time, but they never say anything.
But again, that goes back to double standards. It's a
It's
doggy dog world.
it's
When it comes to
crazy,
sports and it comes to men and it comes to women, it's always a disconnect.
right?
Men can go out there, curse on the floor, curse on, at the refs, and it's just whatever. They just get a pat on their butt. But women who want to be
Mm-hmm.
outspoken and be vocal, and that happens in the corporate world as well. We talked about that too. Women are always looked at as weaker, and it sucks. But we need people like this, women like this, who will step up and not, feel away for doing so.
But I want to know. I want to know because Serena is saying this is sexism. That y'all don't do this to men. I want to know how many white women are going to stand behind Serena with this issue because this is a problem with female and male. Since she's bringing it, she's saying it out loud. This is what y'all do. Y'all treat us differently. So I want to see how many white women are going to stand behind this with her, or she can be by herself.
I don't know, because again, it's different. It's women, but then it's a black woman.
Right.
So I mean, that's already two. It's like we don't just fall in just women. There's always still a disconnect between our white counterparts or whatever. I just feel like if we all as a black woman can just stand up for her, I think we ought to sit here and wait for the counterparts. Well, bye. You might lose your whole air breath, whatever. Look, your whole air breath. Look,
your whole air breath. You stupid.
Trying to wait for folks to come now and say something. Never.
Man. That is funny.
Just it just sucks. Like, we are always singled out. We are always in this space by ourselves. We can be the richest people still. Just like, I mean, look at Beyonce. What's the guy named? George Zimmerman was coming after her.
Yo, I seen that.
I was just like, man, listen, you can be. And then he said she was broke, and I'm like, have you checked her stats?
Did he call her a whore or something like that?
Broke whore or something like that.
I was like, yo, if you don't sit your.
And he threatened them too.
I know, I've seen that.
But he's still gonna be alive, and he's still gonna be there. They didn't do nothing when Trayvon, Martin passed. He got off to that. So it's just like he gonna keep being reckless.
Yeah, he been threatening people for a long time. Ever since Trayvon Martin.
I'm just like, yo. It's a sad time kinda to be black. I feel like with social media being like what do you want to call it? Our way of like airing out whatever we're dealing with.
That's our eyes.
I feel like it. Yeah, I mean it gets to the noise out there, but I feel like it doesn't help us. Yeah, we get to say what we want to say, but does it change?
I guess it's gonna start. It has to start with us. That's the main thing.
I mean, I was having a conversation with my coworkers on Friday, or was it Thursday? I believe it was Friday, and one of them was Asian and one is Indian, and the Asian girl was like, we were talking about the movie BlackKKKlansman, and you know how it's spelled, BlackKKKlansman, right? So literally a true story, and she was just like, I think everybody should go see it. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't like seeing movies that's gonna make me angry, pissed off, and ready to go for somebody. I don't want to see it, but I'm probably gonna go break down and go watch it. One, Denzel's Washington's son is, in that. It's a Spike Lee joint. So I'm like, But the Asian girl was like, she never knew how bad it was, right? When I said the Black Lives Matter, she said she never really understood it. I said it was never us negating other races, ethnicities or whatever. It was never that. It was letting you all know, put you on notice that we are the ones dying. Right. We just getting pulled over for a broken tail light. And that go way back. Way, way back. Not just now, but this is like, now that social media is like straight heavy, we're just trying to put you on notice that we the ones dying and nothing's being done. Everything's getting swept under a rug, and that rug is piling and piling and piling. And these officers are getting paid leave. Some of them just walking away, free. And nobody's getting the justice they need. And that is the whole reason behind that hashtag Black Lives Matter and the movement. So she was just like, yeah, I never knew, how bad it was. And I talked about, me going through the TSA when I had braids and they wanted to pat down my hair. That was a problem. Like, really? And then the Indian girl was just like, you know what? I get it, but it's wrong. But I see how, if they can put, substances into babies' backpacks and baby stuffed animals or whatever. Yeah. Who's to say they can't put it in people's hair? But I'm like, why is it always targeted to us? They're not going through your hair.
I remember watching a video with this girl. She had dreads. I'm guessing she had just got them done or whatever. But she had coke in her dreads. She literally had coke wrapped around in the hair. And it cut.
Now, the Indian girl said she got stopped multiple times in Grand Central, which is one of the huge, train stops. Yeah, right. In New York City. Because they looked at her as if she was, what do you call them?
A terrorist.
Right. Wow. So, yeah, they had her They put her in a room, searched all her bags, all of that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, even though we feel like it's black, like a lot of people are being
It's
targeted.
people of color.
Yeah, really,
She's a
they're
person
brown
of
people.
color. So yeah.
Yeah, they're brown people, and Asians are minorities as well. So hey, there's so many. What do they call them? Um, Stigmatisms, I guess you want to call it, or whatever. Maybe stereotypes. Maybe that's a better one for different races. But it just sucks. So I don't know. But yeah, since we're talking about hair, finally, can I move on to hair struggles, or you want to talk about somebody else's
It's a
happened?
struggle. I got somebody we could talk about, girl, but I'm gonna wait.
I just want to get mine because I'm the only one that got hair struggles. Keita got her hair done. She know what she doing. I don't. We have completely different textures. Her hair, she washes, she can detangle her hair in minutes. I cannot do that. It takes me hours, and it's really annoying, and it's really stressful, frustrating. You want to cry, you want to pull all your hair out, and you're just angry for the day. And it's like literally all jokes aside, like I'm all the way pissed off, and it's like, what can you do? I went to the beauty supply store yesterday and stood there for like an hour trying to figure out what to get, and nothing seemed, you know, right for me to get to actually work with my hair.
Right.
It's so funny how there's so many videos out here on YouTube saying, for type this and type that. And I'm like, I don't even believe there are hair types. I don't. I really don't. I just feel like, and I don't even feel like there's products for certain types. I feel like it has to do with like how you, what's the word I want to use? How you put the product in your hair.
Right.
Like somebody with straight hair, natural straight hair, right, can literally take that product and just put it all across their hair easy, and it'll get to the hair shaft. It'll get through the all the strings of hair or whatever. But for somebody like me, tightly coiled, think of a slinky. Yes, think of a slinky. We're at like people with coily hair, and if you want me to go term, like type 4, whatever you want to call it, I looked up type 4A, 4B, 4C, and I still don't feel like I'm any of them. I feel like we all have so many different textures in our head. So you can't really say which type you are. I'll be like, I'm type A, B, C, 4, 1, and 2, and 3 all across my hair, because I have straight strands too. In the middle of my head, I have straight strands.
Yeah,
with no curl.
Your back is looser than your middle.
Yeah, it's like the front and the middle is like the hardest part, and it's funny because like I always start in the front to get my headache over with, but I kind of switched it up and started doing the back. But maybe I should start off with the rough, the hard, and then get to the easy. They always say in any life, like literally in life, you always want to do the hardest thing first, right?
Exactly.
So you can finish strong. Yeah, because it's gonna take you the longest, right? So you might as well nip that thing in the bud, just go on and do it. But this hair thing, I've been natural since August 2016. It's September 2018.
Right.
A whole 2 years and some change, and I'm like literally still struggling. I don't do hair salons unless I'm in Atlanta. There's one salon. Shout out to Inside Out Hair, but that's the only salon I can go to.
Now, another thing with natural hair, and this is why I have to tell a lot of people, you have to do what you seem, what may seem right for your hair. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, oh, you need to get this product. Oh, you should get this. You should invest in this. No. You need to figure out on your own what's going to work for your hair. Because
how?
Huh?
For somebody who can't figure it out, how? There's no book. There's no manual.
Like, at first I was like, oh, maybe I should get Shea Moisture. Oh, maybe I should get this Diva Curl. But then I started thinking about it. Like, the only thing that works to my hair are the cheapest products. I use Aussie, and that's like $3 a bottle for conditioner and shampoo. Or I use Tresemme. That's like $3 for Tresemme and Suave. That's it. But I also, one thing I do often, like I'll wash my hair, right? Then I'll take the conditioner, put it in, detangle it with the comb. But then I wash it out, and then I put more conditioner in and don't wash it out.
Yeah, but let's go back to your detangle. How long that take?
It don't take that long.
Give me minutes.
Maybe like 5 minutes.
You see that? Go back to mine. I said it's how long? Like an hour and a half to detangle.
Yeah. Do you leave conditioner in your hair?
Like, yeah, I put some leave-in or whatever.
No.
But it just don't sit. It don't do well.
What?
My hair is excessively dry.
I
Like
think
right now,
I think
it
next time you should try, because this I leave like the actual conditioner, like when they say shampoo then conditioning, not leaving, I'm talking about the conditioner. I leave that conditioner in my hair after I condition it the first time.
yeah, I
I'll
know you do
keep it
that.
in, and then I don't wash it out.
Right. I've done that, but I I have to do so many things on top of that to get my hair to be moisturized. And I don't want to do my hair wet anymore. I want to be able to blow dry my hair and be able to do all these different styles because it's straighter and it's easier to comb through and part. But when I blow dry my hair, it's coarse. It's a whole Brillo pad. It's no sense of any type of moisture. Like right now, I have zero moisturizer in my hair. So the question is, if I'm like, I want to blow dry my hair today after I wash it, am I putting conditioner in there? Am I putting some moisturizer in there? And then am I gonna blow dry? I don't know. You can't just blow dry your hair with nothing in it.
Yeah, yeah. You want to have conditioner in your hair. Because
Something
if you
ain't
don't,
right.
you're gonna be like, oh shoot, it's dry, it's
It's
tight,
all the way dry.
and
Like
and,
it's
and you can't, and I can't even say, well, do you drink enough water because you drink mad
that's
water.
all I drink. That's all I drink. I don't I can't call it.
It could
Maybe I
be,
have
it could be. Well, I don't know, but I know it. Sometimes you ever notice how the water where you at can have effects on your hair? Because I
yeah,
remember,
I know we have Jersey water is like heavy with I think it's like chlorine or something like that. So and what is those little like minerals and stuff? I don't know if it's chlorine, but it's close to it. That's why we can't cook with the water or whatever.
yeah. So that might be one of the issues. The water could be making your hair hard.
And also it could be um me shampooing. I should probably just forget about shampooing. I shouldn't even shampoo no more.
I mean,
Cause
a lot of people don't shampoo their hair often.
I think at one time I was doing the shampoo once a month.
How did that work
But
out?
I thought it was okay, but I have to get to the point of me washing my hair every week. I don't wash it every week.
Right.
But I don't know how often I should wash it. I called my old hairstylist back in the day, and she couldn't even tell me what product to get, and I'm at the supply store.
Yeah.
She's like, I use a certain type at my salon, so that's all I know. And I'm like, as a beautician, as a cosmetologist, whatever you want to call it, with the degree and all that, you should be able to direct somebody who doesn't go to the salon while
Right.
you're at, you know what I'm saying? So I was just
That's
like, I
because they
felt
be
the way
wanting you
after
to
that.
come in the salon.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be there for 8 hours.
Right.
So, but because we are so close, you would think you would be able to help me, but it is what it is. So
Yeah. I think
I'm stressed out about it.
you don't have to shampoo your hair every week. You don't have to. That's not a requirement. You can do it like you said, once a month. Because think
I'm
about it.
tired.
Think about it. If you don't wash your hair, you get a buildup of oils in your hair, right? When you wash your hair, you washing your oils out. So I know somebody. She told me. She said I don't wash my hair. She said I don't wash my hair. I said, what you mean you don't wash your hair? She said I put oils in my hair, but I don't wash it. I said, but what, when your hair get dirty, or she said, She said if my hair get to that point where I need to wash it, I'll wash it. But I think she said she may wash her hair like 3 or 4 times a year,
There's people like that though.
and her hair grows fast.
I know for me, that buildup will show. My scalp will be flaky. It'll be white. It'll be itchy and all that. So some people they don't flake up like that. But for
Right.
me,
But then she wear wigs too, so that's not really.
oh yeah,
So she
that's
hiding hers.
yeah, but that's still not good because you're not getting no your hair's not getting no air. All of that's nasty sweat and stuff. So I mean, hey, to
I mean,
each his
she
own.
takes it's like you could take it off. It's not one of the wigs that's sewn in. She could take her wig off or whatever.
Yeah, see, summer months, like, you have to wash your hair a lot because you're sweating. It's just hot. But for me, like, I learned that oils do not work for me. Period. Oils do not work.
Which is
When everybody say,
weird.
you better get some of that castor oil and all that, that stuff don't work. All it do is just sit on top of my hair. It does nothing. It just makes it nasty to touch. So my hair works with creams. A cream. And then maybe an oil on it on top of that, but just putting an oil on my hair don't work, period.
Yeah, so
So
you have to find. So does your hair do better with an oil-based cream or water-based cream?
it would have to be creamy in consistency. So I'm talking like when when they do them little videos and they go like that,
Mm-hmm.
you don't even see it extend. It's so creamy. There is no consistency to it. Like where you can see think of like glue.
Mm-hmm.
If you put your two fingers together and you separate them, you would see that glue, connect. No, it don't do that. The creams literally are like clumps. So I guess thick creams are what work best, but I still haven't found that it thing. I'm like
Maybe
ready
you
to
should go to
chop it.
like, and another thing, I think black people. Well, I'm not even gonna say black people. We feel like we have to use products that are geared strictly towards our hair. No, we don't.
Hmm.
You
I
could
don't think that's
use
true either.
you could use cream like products used for Caucasian hair. Cause I do it.
But I
They
don't
got
even think
thicker.
there's a product.
Hmm?
I don't think there's a product out there that says white people.
No, I'm not gonna say it's just white, but they usually use like different things. But I'm saying
You
we so wrapped into Shea Moisture and
no, that's a
Cantu and
buy.
palm olive and all this other stuff. It's like, okay,
Did she
if
say
it
palm olive?
whatever it's called, child,
Palmer's. I'm
Palmer's,
mad she went for the dish soap. I'm done.
somebody, if that's not working, go to the next aisle, because I'm telling you, some of that stuff like those thicker creams that you probably looking for might be it. They might be in that aisle.
Yeah, I don't know. And Keita don't have patience with me. I be talking to her and I be in my feelings, but she don't really think I be really in my feelings. And Keita don't be hearing me. Like she got her regimen all the way down to a T where she can go in and she says it's gonna take her 20 minutes. It literally takes her 20. My hair, it changes all the time. I can have a good week. I'm like, oh, this Swiss out is bomb. It'll be like 2 hours, everything washed, whatever, whatever. Then it'll be, the next week it'll be 4 hours, a whole day. And I just be like, I guess because she don't deal with it, it doesn't affect her, and I get it. Like I can't put how I feel on her because she not experiencing it, but I just be like, I'm in my whole feeling about this, and I'm ready to chop it all off. I wish I can do my hair in braids. I wish I can do two cornrows down. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It would take me a whole 5 hours to get to that point where it's straight for me to braid. And even when I'm braiding it, it's coarse, it's dry. I can't grip it, so it's I don't know. I'd be like, man, am I being punished? Like, what in the world?
You stupid.
Like, why can't I have a looser? Then I was like, what if I keep blow drying and get some heat damage? Maybe the curl will loosen up. I'm just like, I'm so over it. I just want it to be easy, but I'm like minutes away from like, F this. I'm going back to the creamy crack because I can't. That's where I'm at. Like, if I can't find something next year, I'm probably gonna be looking at that. I'll be pissed because I'm be spending more money and being at salons again, and I do not want to go back to that. I don't like my Saturday mornings being taken up all day.
Right.
Being at somebody's salon. So I don't know. Something's got to give. I've been trying to follow people who have kind of the same texture, but it ain't working.
Yeah, they be making it seem like, oh my god, yeah, it only took me 20 minutes. You a goddamn lie and take you no damn 20 minutes to do your hair.
Hair takes 20 minutes.
I'm talking about people with coarse hair.
Now she called us coarse hair, y'all.
Oh god.
Look, there go the word. There go the nappy. There it go.
The 4 ABC hair. That hair.
It's fine. You can call us coarse. It is, but it just sound like nappy.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Now look, my hair can get nappy.
Yeah, okay.
Shoot. Let me not do
okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
They
Okay.
be all nasty.
Keita tried to do my hair. And I'm pretty sure she got stressed trying to do it. So it's ugh. I don't know. Anybody out there, Hair Chronicles, that got some tips, please hit me up. For real. Shoot me a note. But
That's crazy.
But yeah, I guess moving right along. Who's the other person you want to talk about?
I want to talk about this fight that happened. You know how many fights happened this
Cardi B,
weekend?
Nicki Minaj, Faith Evans, Mary J.
Also, then they tried to say Faith and Mary J was fighting, but it really wasn't Mary J and Faith. I was like, see, y'all need to get y'all story straight. I was like, yo, what really happened on Friday night? Like
everybody went to sleep and woke up to craziness. Mac Miller died. Rest in peace to him, the rapper. Then the fight with Cardi B, they said people so dumb. They done came up with like memes and gifs, about how, they had a person act like it was a shoe. This is like this is how Cardi B shoe flew over. I was like, I hate y'all right now. But then Nobody can
I
find receipts
mean,
on the whole Faith Evans and the Mary J thing. Then they were so dumb. They was like, this is how the
right.
fight went down. So they did that video of Mary J outside dancing to her own song with them white boots. Girl, bye. I was like, all of y'all need to take a whole seat.
Oh man. Yeah, it was just one crazy Friday. I don't know what was going on, man. Everything was
Yeah, I don't know. It's too
just
much. Yeah, I mean, dang is all I can say. I'm like, y'all need to be working together and stop, And this is what I mean when it comes to like the black community. It goes way back to our what third, fourth, fifth episode when we was just talking about cold black community, why we can't be successful together.
mm-hmm.
Why everybody want to compete against each other. It's like y'all in the same realm. There was a point where there weren't that many black female rappers, and y'all over here messing it up. Like you don't see
Mm-hmm.
Queen Latifah and MC Light out there acting stupid. Like they out here trying to come together. And y'all over here trying to, I don't know.
And it's funny because I had me and a coworker was talking about that at work and how you can tell like certain how certain artists were brought up in the industry compared to other artists because like say like okay say like I'm gonna just say so like Beyonce, Brandy, Monica, Queen Latifah, they know not to put all their business out in the street. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know that what's going on unless they say something. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, who
They
else
love
can I
the light.
say? They like that. They like that. It's like that attention. They got to put It's impulse. They impulse about how they put their stuff out there in the street. Like you won't have to do that. As far as Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, I understand where Cardi B was coming from. First, Cardi B kept saying, "Keep talking about my child. Keep talking about my child. You don't talk about nobody's child." And Cardi made a statement. She said, "You've been trying to keep money from out my pocket. You've been trying to threaten people in the industry if they work with me." Which she is not the only person that said that. Remy and Safari said that she is known for trying to stop people from working with you in the industry because she don't like you. You can't keep trying to poke the bear and thinking that
But I
bear ain't
mean,
gonna
that,
attack
when you
you.
really look at it, it really means insecurity. I mean, that's what it is.
Exactly. I just wish that Cardi wouldn't have did that at
Yeah, I
the
know.
New York Fashion Week. She could have did
I
that at
hate
the
you right
BET
now.
Awards.
See, but why
I
can't
mean,
be
I'm
a
just
black event
saying.
that
But
she can sit there and be, well behaved? Why got to be at, the white event that we got to put all our, stuff together? No, we should be acting right at our own events too.
yeah, that's true. But she shouldn't have did
Look,
it there
I
though.
think that should have been a phone conversation or something like that. I don't even think it needs to get to you're a mother now. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I think she even said she tried to she came to her a few times. I even think remember that picture that came out at the Met Gala where her and Nicki was talking? I really think Cardi addressed her at that Met Gala. Like, yo, chill. Like, come on. You're doing this. You're doing too
that's
much.
too much.
And you still kept going. Like, for what?
Again, we kept getting.
Cause she ain't paying you no homage. Like you ain't paid
I mean,
Kim
look,
no homage.
all I see, the way they're acting, it keeps setting the black women back. We're so hard to work with. We
Right.
always got an attitude. We ghetto. We this, we that. It's just like, act right. You messing up your money.
Right.
You messing up your connections, your network, and nobody want to work with you because they already heard your track record. Like, you messing up your own funds, your legacy, all of that. I don't know.
I gotta give it to him though. Cardi still got that Tom Ford deal going. They just announced it today. I said, damn.
Okay.
Must be nice.
But yeah. Moving right along. Text replies. Depending on
I'm the wrong person to ask
how
about
quick
this.
do you respond to people's text messages, phone calls. I think this day and age, not too many people talk on the phone. Fine, get that. Not too many people send emails unless it's like professional or whatever. Text messages, DMs, that kind of thing. How quick are you to respond? Let's do it from if it's me. How quick are you to respond?
All depends on where I'm at. If I'm at work, because we already know we'd be like, look, I'm busy. I'm sorry. Ooh, Lord, Jesus.
Like,
We'd be like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
We might not respond back to each other for like what a good hour or two. Probably not the end of the day.
And most of the time we on Hangouts anyway, so we saw the message, we just didn't get a chance to respond. Like, I don't feel away, but I be doing stuff on purpose. I'm like, oh, so you can post on Instagram, but you can't hit me back, whatever. I be saying stuff just because it's Keita. But for other people,
Right.
like when they try to come for you and say, "Oh, I text you, you couldn't text me back, but I saw you post," I'm like, first of all, you don't pay my phone bill. I'll respond when I feel like it. Maybe you did something to me
Right.
and I wasn't feeling that. Just threw my pen, my bad. Maybe you said something I ain't like. Maybe I wasn't ready. I'm still thinking about how I should respond back. Maybe you asked something that I'm not ready to, respond to in the middle of something. I don't know. It's just like, long as somebody get back to you on the same day or within the next day or something like that, cool. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Sometimes, depending on who it is, even if I'm texting them and I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
I'm about to go to bed, and I'll end up
Mhm.
posting on social media. I don't care. Even if they see me, because Instagram and Facebook will let you know
Mhm.
when people on are active. So I'd be like,
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, I'm not responding back to your message.
Okay.
I
Go
don't care.
ahead. Go ahead, dog.
Too bad.
But yeah, it is what it is. Respond to you need to respond to when you need to do it.
Right.
That dog going in, y'all. But yeah, I think that's all we had, huh? All right, y'all. Where can they find us, Keita?
They can find us on Google Play, Stitcher, um, iTunes, as well as
Tune in.
Spotify. And if you have tune in, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can hit us up on IG at the 415 pod. Also at our Gmail at the 415 pod at gmail.com. And don't be strangers. If you don't want to just post on the page, you could just shoot us a DM. It's all right. We're not gonna tell. We'll keep your secret
Mm-hmm.
safe with us.
Episode 31. A call for action. Literally, a call for action. Hit us up, y'all. We want to know your comments, concerns. Till next time, it's your girls, Miss B and Keita, the 415. Peace.
Peace.